Yes. Since ancient times, every civilization's ruler has had the same idea. When people unite under one will, they become stronger than the sum of their parts. And the one will is the ruler's will. And what do rulers use to bring people together? Language. In the Old Testament, it is written that only one language was spoken in Eden. A shared tongue that united all of humanity. Mankind eventually grew aware of its power and harnessed that strength to build a tower to the heavens. The mighty Tower of Babel. This angered God, who splintered the language of man, and the tower was never completed. Languages emerged, and the earth was divided as men went their separate ways. Every age is the same. A ruler's first order of business, after conquering new land, is to force his tongue on its people. Ancient Rome, Napoleon, and now Zero. English is wreaking havoc around the world right now. The British Empire tilled the land with wool as its home, then began planting the seed that is English. Eventually, American capitalism became the new instrument. To play its game of wealth, you only had to abide by one rule: English. By exploiting people's desires, English has become a leash that people gladly wear around their necks, it would seem.
a.k.a. You disappoint me. Have you forgotten my face?
Leave me be.
You won't respond to anyone else, so I figured it must be me you wanted to see. But now you won't even look at me.
Have I not suffered enough?
Not until you've eased my suffering first. To tell you the truth, old man, I'm in a bit of a bind. It's about your children. You know what I mean? The parasites. The ones that infect a man's throat, killing him if he speaks their language.
They must not be allowed to multiply.
You are allowed to live only in order to help me. But you don't want to, do you? So why not choose death instead? Because you want to protect the Diné and their land from me. That's your purpose, isn't it? Don't lose sight of that now. It's in your interest to cooperate. Because if you don't...
Madness.
The parasites can't detect your people's tongue. So I'll just have to resort to more heavy-handed means. I have the greatest respect for your people. I would rather avoid such a thing, but we don't always get our way. I was born a tiny mote in a mighty tempest. And until those winds abate, all I can choose is how to act when they blow me this way or that. Tell me, Code Talker, what happens to a man infected with a pair of your parasites? Can they be removed? Can the full-blown symptoms be prevented?
It is impossible to remove the parasites alone. They have too close an affinity with humans.
Then how do you stop the symptoms from developing?
Analysis marker placed.
All right. I was hoping for an answer now, but perhaps you just need a little more time.
Analysis complete.
I'll be back soon.
Analysis
I've set up
complete.
shop, not far from here.
Complete.
we'll be seeing a lot more of each other.
Analysis complete.
If you're close by, then it is almost complete.
We're in the final phases. All that's left is to see if I can actually disable a nuke, with the help of your metallic a.k.a. Once that's done, I won't have to return here again. And your suffering will end. As will your people's. We're almost finished, Code Talker. Each in our own way.
My only regret will be not finishing you.
There's nothing stopping you. I'm only alive because you want me that way.
Ridiculous.
As you wish. My regret is this misunderstanding between us. You and I, our goal is the same. We should be working together. A symbiosis.
You do not know my mind. I simply want the Diné bloodline to endure.
You have arrived at your
Really
destination.
now? You're just another mote in the store. How you react to all the slings and arrows, that's what counts. That's why you call those squirming monsters your children.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Is forbidden.
You have arrived at your destination.
Forgive me, all of you.
The world should be left the way it is. You of all men should know that.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
You gonna extract him?
Forgive me, but my schedule has changed. The time for grace and good manners has now run out.
Please. Torture will not work on me. Sure you know this.
Oh, I have no intention of getting rough with you. You haven't been beaten. Your hands aren't even tied. Just like me, you live in symbiosis with countless parasites. What wounds I might inflict, they'll patch right up. You might feel considerable.
Boss, get down.
But I've no
The
doubt-
enemy sniper. Stay low and crawl along the ground. That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
I have a soldier standing outside. Nothing special about him, except that he always obeys. I have given him one instruction. Whenever I ring this bell, he passes on a message for me. That message is simply, go.
What is this?
After that, though, it gets complicated. The message will arrive at a room, a little bigger than this one, nothing special. Some of your people are in this room, surrounded by my men.
Enough of this.
They pick them at random. No regard for age, gender. In that, I suppose, they're different from you. Not as discriminating. They tied them up, one by one, blindfolded them. We had to maintain order, you understand?
You bastard.
Go. When they hear that, my men will pick one of your people and infect them with a parasite.
Analysis complete.
Your parasite.
It won't work on my people.
True, the vocal cord parasite doesn't respond to your language.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
An English
Analysis
strain.
complete.
It exists.
A ring of this bell, and they infect one person. If that person abandons the Navajo language, the English strain will trigger symptoms.
He's coming too. Roger that.
So, it's quite simple. Every time I ring the bell, another of your people is infected.
Don't do this.
I don't want to do this. I'd rather not have to ring the bell, which is why I'm hoping you will talk to me.
What do you want? What else could you possibly want?
You know the answer to that. How to prevent the symptoms caused by the parasite.
Analysis
You cannot
complete.
control it like some slave. Forget the idea.
Forget it. Unlikely.
I will never tell you. What have you done?
You made me do that.
You black-hearted...
That's the target.
Settle down.
You have
Don't
arrived
use
at
it
your
again.
destination.
Well, that is up to you. All you need to do is tell me what I want.
Analysis
How to
complete.
prevent the vocal cord parasite
Analysis
symptoms.
complete.
Why? Why do you
You
need
gonna
to...
extract him?
The adult soldiers at Amasa are all dead.
What?
The parasite traveled downstream.
List updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Another demon who woke up from 9 years of slumber. As a result, the vocal cord parasite spread through the village.
I told you this would happen.
It was an unfortunate accident.
Development.
He is becoming an annoyance. He may stumble upon the truth sooner or later, but I suppose that is really of no consequence. One day, he too will pay for what he has done.
If you set up a capture cage, it'll trap small to medium-sized animals. The support unit will handle the extraction, so all you need to do is place the cage.
Right.
Wild animals have all kinds of habitats. Try placing cages in a variety of places.
These creatures
You can check the animals list on your iDroid to see which animals have been extracted.
to stop them.
There is no such way.
Oh, really? Oh, it was an unfortunate accident. He is becoming an annoyance. He may stumble upon the truth sooner or later, but I suppose that is really of no consequence. One day, he too will pay for what he has done.
Black Anna. The real demon is you.
You know, this incident made me realize something. You are right. I should have acted with more humility. These creatures cannot be controlled. All the more reason I require a means to stop them.
There is no such way.
Oh, really?
Wait! Don't bring it again.
It is up to you. Out with it.
I see now. There must be more to it than that.
What?
They are... You use this land to breed more of my children. And not just here. No. In pursuit of your ethnic cleansers. You sifted through many language strains. Finding hosts. Breeding more and more. You would have been infected in the process. Infected with countless strains. Most likely your mother tongues as well. Romania, Northern Transylvania. You found that one too. Yes, the Hungarian strain. That responds to the CK's dialect.
Silence!
Black Anna. It is you who shall pay.
Is this your retaliation, old man?
Let my people go and never bother them again. You heard me. What now? What? No! What are you doing?
I am not afraid. I probably have every language strain inside of me.
Please select
Meaning
a
all the
delivery
world's
point.
languages are already lost to me. But that suits me fine. If need be, I myself can produce whatever strain is needed.
And that means nothing to you. If you are infected, you can never again speak your mother tongue. Otherwise, you will die. As will every one of your countrymen.
A few words here and there won't trigger the symptoms. And besides, the time is not yet right to show this face in my homeland. Not until my revenge is
Please
complete.
select a delivery point.
Now. We're out of time.
The map has
I
been
have to get
updated.
going. Well,
No! Radiation. It's radiation.
radiation, of course. So it can be used.
But how much? I do not know.
Analysis.
Radiation denatures their reproductive cells, preventing them from mating.
Same principle as the sterilization technique. The reproductive cells are more sensitive to radiation than the rest of the body. But I have not tested it. There is no telling what mutation could result, or how the host may be affected.
Analysis complete.
Not to
Marker
mention
placed.
what could happen if this is done
Analysis
post-infection.
complete.
I don't care.
Analysis
This plan
complete.
goes into action
Marker
now.
placed.
As long as it works, the
Analysis
details can
complete.
wait.
Marker placed.
You wouldn't be lying to me, of course, old man.
I can guarantee nothing.
I owe you my life. My body has been burned on countless occasions, but it survives, thanks to your children. That is why I trust you.
Repeat my mistake.
What's that?
In the West,
Analysis
it is said
complete.
that the Word
Analysis
became flesh
complete.
and dwelt among us. In the East, it is said the man of flesh brings spiritual power to words. The people knew back then that these creatures carry the gospel. They do not belong in our hands. They must not be touched.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
I'll remember that. Consider this my thanks.
What are you?
Catch.
Destination.
Well then, I'm afraid it really is goodbye this time, Code Talker.
Analysis complete.
There is no soldier.
Now where did he run off to? Guess he wasn't as obedient as I thought.
There never was any soldier.
So long.
You! How dare you!
Delta 9, wat voor? Kom in, Delta 9. Wat is de situatie? Alle eenheden, stand bij.
Analysis complete.